We're going to be making sack dough bowl. We made this yesterday. I'm going to be making items to next week. So stay tuned. Okay, I see that my notification has come up and we can go ahead and get started. What I'm using here are sacks. They come get pink ones and you can get red ones from the Dollar Tree, and they're $1 each. Turned mine inside out and I'm going to cut off the tag. And I'm actually going to use it wrong side out. Using Magnolia today. The links in the description for the stencils and the chalk paste that we're using today. However, the black chalk paste is out of stock right now, but it should be. Now we're going to this off because we don't draw straight as a little pillow looking thing. And you want to save your card. You can put it on the inside, and you can make sure that your chalk paste doesn't leak into the other side of your project. So again, I'm just turning these because we're going to use the wrong side of the pouch. Hopefully this will work out the way I envision it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the top part off right where it's onto the pouch. And I'm using the red pouches today, with the ones with the red hearts. Now I don't know if I'll later, but I'll set them aside. So I have my cardboard on the inside. First thing I'm going to do is use the same that we've been using for our last couple of projects. Like I said, you can use them for many, many projects. Little stencils in the pack. And, you can use them, like I said, for lots of different projects. Put the link to this in the description. And one yesterday, it's called Love Squared, and it has this heart on it. So we're going to use this heart on the back of our pouches. So these two stencils are in the description. So what I want to first do is put encouraging words. You got, and it has a nice little heart on it. Don't wish for it, and then dream big with a heart on it. So we're going to go ahead and use the dream big one first. Now, since these pouches are cloth, you do not have to fuzz your stencil. So just lay it on your project, press it down, and your chalk paste. So I'm using Coal Black. It's out of stock right now, but they should be stocking short. I can't say how long it takes for them to restock because I don't know. I'm going to turn this down a little bit more. Say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching on a replay, please put replay in the comments so that I know somebody is watching my video on replay. That would be great. Okay, so here's the review. This one got nice. I finished with my put you and wipe it off. Okay, now for the second heart, use this Don't Wish for It, Work for It. And when I place it on my sack, I press it down so there's no bubbles or lump. And then I'm just taking my chalk paste on my squeegee that I had cut apart. They come bigger. Let's see. They here, but you want to cut them down so that they're easier to work with. And all of that is available at lizyoncke.magnoliadesignco.com. And if you do decide to order something, please use my link to order. That way I get a little percentage. It doesn't cost you any more. They just give me a little incentive for doing my lives with their products. Okay, I think this one's good. Let's see. Oh yeah. Don't wish for it, work for it. It looks wonderful. Again, putting my stencil face down in the water so that my chalk paste does not dry in this green portion. And now we're on to our third sack. And this one is this with the heart on it. I really love these stencils. I just think they make your work look so much better than they could if I tried to hand draw or hand write anything on it. So I think it just looks wonderful. And these stencils are reusable many times as long as you take care of them. And the consistency of your paste needs to be yogurt or sour cream. If it is dry, you just spray some distilled water on it and then stir it up real good. I had to do this morning. It was dried pretty hard, but I just kept putting more and more distilled water in it, and now it should be good to go. Okay, here it is. You got this. Isn't this wonderful? I love these stencils. Love them. Okay, now what I want to do, I'm going to get this chalk paste off my finger for sure, is I'm going to go ahead and dry these a little bit because I don't want to mess them up before I do the back. Okay, so I'm just going to turn these over, and then I'm going to use this stencil here, which is the heart that has a heart in the center, well, not in the center, on the edge of it. And I'm going to do that in the pink. me scoot this over a little bit. Bring it down just a tad. Okay. So this is how I have it on my pouch. And then I have this, it's called Sugar Plum Pink. It is available. And I have the bigger piece that I'm using on this. And I'm hoping that I got enough liquid in my paste that it'll work. Okay, my chalk paste is a little chunky, but with the squeegee and all, it seems to be working pretty well. I guess we'll know when I remove the pencil. Okay. Hoping it worked. Okay, not the best. It just makes it look kind of worn. So I think my chalk paste is okay. I'm going to run this to the bathroom real quick and wash it off. Okay, I just did that with my fingers and I washed it off real quick. And I am going to use some more water and a stirrer for my chalk paste. Let me get my water. Okay, so I thought I had it wet enough, but apparently not exactly. So I'm gonna some more water, and this is just distilled water in a little spray bottle. You can get these spray bottles, I believe, at the Dollar Tree. So again, I'm just spraying some water in my chalk paste and then stirring it up. I'm going to put some more in there. Okay, so maybe this will work a little bit better and it won't stick. But I do stick this. It's not bad. So I'm going to go ahead and dry it. It just makes it look kind of worn, old. Okay, it's not exactly dry over here. Okay, so we'll do this one next. And let me get my stencil off here. So it's already dry and ready to go. And I'm going to place it down on this one. And try to cut this tag off a little bit more. Okay. So again, I'm just going to put my squeegee in here, get some chalk paste on it, and put it on. Okay, just get a little bit more here. I think a little bit of what happened to the last one is going to happen to the, but like I said, it just kind of makes it look worn and old. So let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, it is better. So I'm to real quick. Okay. So I just, held it under the water and then put my fingers on it to wipe the chalk paste off. Very simple, very quick, very easy. Okay, and now it's ready to be used. So we have 2 days and this last one to go. All right. Now, yeah, let me cut the down a little bit. And I think I'm going to put a little in this and stir it up. When I first pulled this out of my box, it was just one hard lump. When your chalk gets like that, don't throw it away. You can always salvage it with distilled water. Put this on here. Get it a little closer to be right. Okay, now we're ready to stencil again. What we have. I'm loving it. Now, as you can see, some of the chalk paste did stay in the stencil there, but I'm okay. Probably need to go ahead and add more water in it. In fact, I'm going to do that before I close it up. I'm going to add about 4 or 5 or more, and that way the next time I use it, hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, so where's the lid to this? I'm not sure. So what I want to do is make sure that these are dry. I don't want to mess them up. And I need to get this off the table. Oh, so today is January the 14th. I'm in Central Texas, and the time is 11:50. And if you're watching this on a replay, just type replay in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And if you're watching me live, just say hi. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my heat gun to dry these. Want to turn these sacks wrong side out, you certainly don't have to. I just thought it would give it a unique look. I want to try to do the spray them a bit and see how that works. I just thought it would make it a little more interesting this way. Yes, it looks a little chippy, but I kind of like that. Taking a little longer to dry it because it is a big area. Thinking that's probably is some pillow stuffing. Now this came from a pillow that used to be on the bed that we didn't use anymore, and instead of throwing it away, I'm using the stuffing for my projects. And I don't have it very full. Just want it to be a little bit stuffed. Maybe a little bit more. Let's place here. Yeah, about like that. So I'm going to do it about like that. And then I'm just going to glue it. So I'm just using a hot glue gun. That doesn't seem to be working very well. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. My trusty old glue gun. Just thought I could use a lower heat one, but it doesn't seem to be working very well. I'm gonna keep trying. Oh, there we go. Well, a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we have our Dream Big on this side, and then we have our pink heart on this side. Isn't that cute? It's gonna fray the edges. And that's why I chose to do it from the inside out. So I'm just pulling a few of the strings out on the edges. Okay, just so it looks like that. And I think maybe with these other two, I'll go ahead and cut this right here with this one. And then go spray it. So I'm just going to cut this teeny tiny strip off of here. And then I'm going to glue it together. Okay. So I'm just going to push my stuffing in there a bit. And then I'm going to use my glue gun. Sorry. Okay. Let's continue on. Right. Now I'm going to side. Okay, I think that's good. So this is our first little dough ball filler. Pillow with hearts on it. I'm gonna put that there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one at the bottom. I'm gonna go before I stuff. Okay, perfectly. All right, so we got that one, the bottom done. Let's go ahead and do this one. Go this way because it's open a little bit, and I can get my scissors in there. Okay. Right on the edge of, I'm going slightly in a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and stuff this one. I think these are just dough fillers. I don't know why I can't say it. Fillers. Dough bowl. Oh, and I forgot to say, if you like what you see here, please feel free to do this with your family, your friends, and anybody who might like this craft. That way, Facebook will keep my videos out there. And in the past, one from the beginning, you missed it late, you can go to Liz's Craft page and you can just videos that we have there. And I also have it's called Liz's Craft Friends, and it is a closed group. However, you just have to answer 2 questions. Questions are, do you like crafts, and will you abide by the rules? And if you respond yes to those 2 questions, I'll approve you for membership. However, if I see something a little fishy going on with your Facebook page, I might decline your request. So just kind of keep that in mind. But that page is for us to, for you and us to share with each other the crafts that we're working on or that we've done, and can just encourage each other and is from each other. Listed on there just a little bit ago before I went live. I had done a live last year for my nephew's wedding. I had done some Scrabble tiles with his last name and his first name and his fiance. So they hung them on their wall. So I posted that picture in the group and on Liz's Crafts. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking strings off the edges and just fraying the edges a little bit. I think it just gives it, you know, just like an older kind of look, a worn look. You know, things that are frayed is something that we've loved quite a bit, and you know, it has frayed over the years. I wasn't pulling out a whole lot, just a little bit. Of it. Okay, so here's our second dough bowl pillow. Can't talk today. Okay, this one says you got this. And then we have our pink card on the other side. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. On to the last one. And then tomorrow, a different project for our dough bowl. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be. Please tune in for that. And if you have a dough bowl, sure to fill it, and you can put it out in your living room or on your kitchen table. Great for the seasons. Or you can just put your stuff in there and leave it. I mean, you know, these can stay in there forever, not just for Valentine's. These are cute. You know, it's encouraging words to read us. Like this one here. You got this. Remind you, you got this. This one here, dream big. Don't just a little bit, dream big, big. And this one, don't wish for it, do it. Okay, so I'm going to close this one up. I need another glue stick. Just to press this. Is it not working for me? Come on. Oh, here we go. There we go. It hasn't cut yet. Okay. There we go. This one is a little bit than the others, I think. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe it's not. Anyway, I'm liking it. I'm liking all of these. I'm glad that I turned these wrong side out. Don't want to do that. It like mellowed the red because it was so bright. Those with these beads here that we did yesterday, they're more mellow. So I'm liking that. So I'm just doing the edges. I'm just raveling it out a little bit. And get these at the Dollar Tree. There were 3 in a pack. We're using the red ones today. And I just turned them wrong side out to use them so that we could fray the edges. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So this is what we have. Don't wish for it, work for it. You got this, and dream big. And then we have our pink hearts on the back. So put these in my dough bowl here. Let me get rid of my stuffing. Stuffing just came from an old pillow, you know, that you sleep on. So if you have any of those, don't use them for your crafting. Okay. We're gonna fill this up. You could have this laying out there like you could have a pillow here, and one up here. And I have some candles. Let me get those. Of course, we're in no ways finished with this project. We're going to continue tomorrow to we're going to make something else for our dough bowl. And you can always add your candles, however many that you, whatever you have space for. So this is what I have so far. Isn't that nice? So like I said, we'll continue on tomorrow, and we'll have something else to put in our dough bowl. So until then, keep crafting. Bye.